of the things I'm very thankful about is this garden that I'm making. It's a secret garden because it's closed in, it's not open. But I started it with some other people, of course, and Ms. T was involved, and other Kyyboa people, and Element Alchemy, and just a number of different people have been helping. And you could say Draco and Bilbo and Frodo. No, just leave Frodo out of it. I gotta say that this will be the setting for my Peter-Appleseed series. So if you want to actually see it, you gotta go to that channel. And it's just funny. I don't know how YouTube works anymore. Nobody goes to my channels, and I'm looking, and it's like, for all the advantages that I work hard on, hard to, put in all this effort, and then you end up with nothing. there's like barely any gains. And I gotta say, it's it's like you gotta start with a clean slate almost. Even though I do manage to keep in touch with a bunch of people, and Peter-Appleseed used to be a place where I could put out information, and I haven't really been able to do that. All I'm going to do really is just show you the beautiful garden on Peter-Appleseed and do like some dietary things, nutritional, health. But let me tell you about this garden, because it started out with nothing. It was a victim of fire. And it wasn't an accident. It was like fire by, purpose. They want us to get rid of it. So it's this whole pretty much barren space. There wasn't anything green except a few green leaves on one of the trees that was kind of dying and neglected, and little bit, very little here and there, very little, just sprouts, little things, little plants. And that was also the winter, so it was in that lull of the time when if there's no growth the year before, then the winter's just gonna be like barren. So it was dry ground, most of the surface. And this is what I did. It relies on water, because the soil was already pretty good, and the warmth was great for the climate, and the winter is even great because it doesn't freeze. So heat and light is good. It just didn't have water, and it didn't have anybody taking care of it. Which, this is the thing that I really got to remind everybody, that whatever you do, you've got to put your mind into it. Thoughts are basically every power that we have, every energy comes from thought. Really. So if you want to energize something, you've got to put the right thoughts into it. Get your thoughts collected, your proper thoughts, your powerful thoughts, and just gradually over a few months, I gathered up my thoughts and was like, well, let me do some. So here's the next stage. Here's the next stage of what the garden is. It's full. It's exploding with green life and stalks, and the trees are growing. They've come back from the dead. And I put in plants. I had found plants that were just discarded for whatever reason, or maybe somebody thought that they were dead, and I brought those back to life. I transplanted them. So it's just amazing, and I wanted to give thanks and share that with everybody.